Well, I think I'm live. I think I am. Anyway, I'm trying something new today with the live broadcast. I'm trying BeLive.tv, which I've not really used. I used it when it first came out, but I haven't used it in quite a while. And it's got all sorts of whistles and bells and things, and we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Anyway, I hope you can hear me and see me. If you can't, please let me know. All right, here we are, The Unapologetic Man, episode 9. And today's topic is confidence. Confidence. I have confidence in confidence, as she said in The Sound of Music. Now, being confident is something that is often associated with masculinity. It's not like women can't be confident, but a lot of times men worry about that they don't feel confident enough. They don't feel like they have the confidence to do certain things, say certain things, be certain things. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about confidence and really what it is and what it's good for. All right. Now, the dictionary definition of confidence is I'm going to read this, a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities and qualities. Okay, so it's a feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities and qualities. That's one of the definitions of confidence. And you can see that you could also feel confident about someone else. You could feel confident about something else. I am confident the sun will rise tomorrow. But what we're talking about today is confidence in yourself. And one of the things about confidence that's interesting is that you can have abilities and you can have qualities and you can have all sorts of things going for you and still not be confident. Because really it's about a conversation you're having in your head about yourself. And whether or not you are being self-validating and practicing self-endorsement, meaning you basically say, I know what my strengths are. I know what my abilities are, and I'm happy about them. And I may be even proud of them. But a lot of times we have sort of a skewed notion of either what it is we're good at, what our qualities are, or perhaps we're feeling like, well, it's boastful to feel good about things that you're good at. And so therefore there's kind of a false humility that can come up. I know I flip-flopped back and forth between being arrogant when I was younger about my own abilities and then kind of going the other way and being sort of, I don't know, aw shucks, kick your instep. Neither of those polarities are healthy or useful. So where confidence comes from in here, no one can give you confidence, despite the fact that there are people who are motivational speakers. There are people who are there and they say, I will give you confidence and all of those things. And they may give you a little leg up. You may have heard this phrase, I'll believe in you until you can believe in yourself. And that's great. It's great to have a cheerleader. I mean, part of my coaching practice is being that for people. But at the end of the day, again, you're not going to feel confident until it comes from in here, from your own self-endorsement. Oh, by the way, can you see? I voted today. Did you? And so confidence is an inside job. That's all there is to it. Now, there's an interesting thing about confidence is that, yes, you can say affirmations and you can talk to yourself about, how it is that you validate your own abilities, you validate yourself, you are self-advocating in those ways. But there's actually something that you may have heard of, and it's called the confidence-competence loop. Confidence, it's hard to say that fast. Confidence. And it looks, I have a little diagram here I'm going to hold up. See if I can get that into the picture. Okay, it looks a little like this. Okay, this is one how you might draw it out. And it's a basic loop that, see if I can point to this one. I didn't figure out how to share my screen, so this is my, show and tell here. So you've got Oh, I'm moving my finger. Action. I can't even go in the right direction. Action. This is like trying to, I don't know, comb your hair in the mirror. You've got action, confidence, competence, confidence. Oh, maybe I'll just forget the show and tell. Well. All right. So anyway, you've got this. Now, what happens is that as you have reach competency in things, that's an ability and a quality, then your confidence goes up. And then when you take more actions that build your competency, then again, your confidence goes up. And that's kind of the circle like that. Okay. And what's interesting about this to me is that most people try to start here. They say, I can't do that until I have enough confidence to do it. And once I get enough confidence, then I'll be able to take the action to do it, and then I'll get competent at it, and I'll feel confident. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. You can't get confidence by starting here. I mean, sure, in order to take the first step, you may tell yourself you can do this. But that's like the first step. That's just the first thing out of the gate. What you really have to start with is taking action. Taking action despite the fact that you don't feel competence. You take the action anyway. And as soon as you get a little bit of competence, you get a little bit good, even after if you're learning how to juggle and you drop the balls 100 times, and then one time you get those balls to go around in a circle or do the pattern, and you get a little bit of competence, suddenly this shoots up, confidence, which gives you more action to take, which then builds the competence, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But you have to start here. Now, how do you really start here? Okay. Well, the thing about that is that I want to talk a little bit about confidence versus courage. Okay. And the difference between confidence and courage is that courage could be defined as the strength to withstand danger, fear, or difficulty. And I might add to that, to venture into the unknown, to put up with the legitimate pain of growth. Those are all things that take courage. To be vulnerable without any guarantee of the reaction, that takes courage. In order to take those actions that you're not competent at, you don't know what's going to happen, you're probably going to fail, it's the only way to learn, that takes courage. So when it comes right down to it, I feel that courage is more valuable many times than confidence. And here's another reason why. Confidence only comes about from things that you already know. All right? Remember, confidence is I'll read it again here so I don't screw it up. A feeling of self-assurance arising from one's appreciation of one's own abilities and qualities. That means ability you already have, a quality you already possess, something you already know, knowledge you already have, all of those things. That's where confidence lives. It basically lives inside of all of the things you know, which happens to live inside of your comfort zone. So it's a really interesting thing that confidence lives inside of the comfort zone. And we've all heard that adage, the magic happens outside of the comfort zone. But I'll put it this way. Nothing new comes into your life. You can't create something new from inside of what you already know. Everything new comes from outside of that. Everything new comes from what you don't know and venturing into that. And what does that take? That takes courage. I think probably fear of the unknown is one of the oldest fears we have. It's sitting inside the cave, and hearing something outside and not knowing what it is. And that was worse than hearing something outside and going, that's a saber-toothed tiger. I know what that is. And it's dangerous, but maybe I know what to do about it, which may be run away or get out the big club. But if you hear something and you go, what was that? And I don't know if it's dangerous or not. That is the fear of the unknown, and it's very primal. So courage comes from being able to face that fear of, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know if I'll make it. I don't know if I'll fail. I don't know how this will even come about. So what you need even more than confidence. And confidence is great. There's nothing wrong with it. Confidence is very attractive. And you should be confident about the things you know. But in order to create something new, in order to grow, in order to become someone you haven't been, in order to experience something you've never experienced before, that is all going to be from doing things you've never done before, thinking ways you've never thought before, and saying things you've never said before. And that takes courage. So I encourage you, get it? Encourage you. I can encourage you to cultivate both confidence and courage. And by the way, you may have heard that the word courage comes from the Latin word cor, C-O-R, which is the word for heart. And courage comes from your heart. Confidence comes from your head, okay? Confidence about what you know and what you believe and what you can do and your abilities. Courage comes from the heart, all right? All right, that's all for the Unapologetic Man today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us. And I will see you again tomorrow with another tidbit of my brain. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.